Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and these are the brand new iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro silicone cases from Apple. These are the replacement cases for the new design, and they come in at $10 more than last year. And so they're up to $49 now, and I think that's because they have MagSafe. So let's go ahead and unbox these. We'll see how they charge, how the MagSafe connector works on them, and just take a general overall look. And so I got all of the new colors. There's also white, black, and red, but these are the new colors we have here, as well as clear. So from left to right, we have the color plum, followed by deep navy, then kumquat, cypress green, pink citrus, and then clear. So let's go ahead and open them up. And as you may have noticed already, this is a paper box compared to what we had last year with a plastic box. I already pulled the back tab off of just this one. So let's go ahead and pull this out of here. See if there's anything else inside. It looks like each one of them will just have a little piece of paper here that has the medical device interface, all sorts of different information here, and that's about it. Nothing else in the box. We won't look at any of the others, and you can see there's sort of a round disc where the MagSafe would be in the center. So let's go ahead and move that aside and take a look. So we'll open it up like this, I guess. Just peel this off. It's just tucked under, and this is the plum color. Nothing else here other than showing you how to put the case on. Now we have a ring in the center. That's where MagSafe is, and that's what holds it on to your iPhone, although there is a little bit of a lip on the edge, so it looks like it will hold it on a little bit better. And so you have cutouts for the iPhone 12 here. You've got your lightning port cutout, your speaker, microphone, and then also you've got your power button on the right. On the left-hand side, you've got your volume buttons, as well as a cutout for your silent switch or vibrate switch. And then, of course, on the back, a cutout for your cameras. This is plastic lined as well, so it's silicone on the back. You have your Apple logo in the middle, and then around the camera cutout, it's plastic lined. So that's a little bit different. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the magnets inside. I've got some magnet paper here. We'll flip it over, and you can see this is where the magnets are. So as soon as you put the magnet paper on there, you can see where it is. You've got that circular magnet for the MagSafe connector, as well as one down at the bottom to help align it. So let's go ahead and open these up, and then we'll see how it works with the charger. So we'll open the next one, the deep navy. I imagine this is what the new blue iPhone will look like. So that's deep navy. It's a nice deep navy color. The next one is kumquat, just like the fruit here. Let's go ahead and open that up. This will make for great thumbnails, I think. It's a nice, bright, vibrant, orangish color. And then the next one looks sort of like a forest green, but it says it's cypress green. So we'll open this one up. So that's sort of a forest green, or I guess cypress green. It's a nice dark green color. And then we have pink citrus. Open that up. Almost lost it there for a moment. Pink citrus, sort of maybe a grapefruit color, I suppose, but a little bit extra pink in it. And then finally we have clear. So let's open the clear case up. And again, you can see the price on every one of them. And there's the clear case. Now, the good thing about the clear case, and this one's a little different, it doesn't have a wrapper around it, but the good thing about the clear case is they don't tend to yellow over time. So you can see where the magnet cutout is. Some people may not like that, but on the inside it says iPhone MagSafe, designed by Apple in California, assembled in China, and then I guess it's got a serial number. So again, if you put the magnet paper over it, you're going to see the same thing on every one of these. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the MagSafe connector and see how it adheres. It clicks onto the back there, and it's on there pretty good. I think it's on there fairly strong. Now it may double the strength once you have the magnets backed to the iPhone as well. Let's see if we can shake it off. And if you shake it hard enough, you could shake this off. Now, if you have it on the table and you pick it up, it's not going to come off. It's going to come with the iPhone. And I mentioned this in the MagSafe video that it would come with the iPhone when you pick it up. So you could charge with it. But this could be a disadvantage because, well, it's charging with it, and you don't necessarily always want that, and you just want to be able to pick it up and go. So you're going to have to physically detach it. Now, another thing I noticed with this case is it covers the bottom. Last year's silicone cases, in fact, most silicone cases from Apple didn't do that. So here is the white silicone case for the 11 Pro Max, and you'll see it now covers the bottom. So a lot of people were complaining about this. It will cover the bottom of your iPhone, no problem now, and it will keep it protected. So I think that was a good move on Apple's part. Now, to give you a size comparison idea with this particular case, let's take a look at it with an iPhone 11. So here's an iPhone 11. The 12 is sort of replacing it. So let's see what it looks like. So if I put the case on the back, this gives you an idea of size. So the iPhone 12 is a little bit narrower compared to the iPhone 11, and it's a little bit shorter as well, at least in this particular instance. So the 12 and 12 Pro are a little bit smaller than the 11. You'll see it sticks out there on the side. So if we align the camera, again, you can see around the edges that it sticks out pretty, maybe a couple millimeters on the side and maybe a millimeter or so on the bottom. So it's a little bit smaller phone with the new one because it doesn't have those rounded edges. Now, another thing is, let's see how close it is to the iPhone 12 sort of prototype unit I have here that case makers get. It just clips into place like that, and it looks like they got it pretty close. So you'll see that it fits in there. With the iPhone in there, you will have some lay on the table protection, so that's nice. And it looks like the case manufacturers kind of got the prototypes right. So everything sort of aligns like you would expect. Now let's see if we can get a smaller phone in here and see if we can charge through the case. You should be able to on the iPhone 12. And of course they could bring these phones or bring the charging cases to the 11 if they wanted to. So I've got the SE here that fits inside the iPhone 12 case to sort of give you a size comparison. If I put that on the back, you'll see that the iPhone SE is now charging. So it's magnetically adhered to the back, we're charging, and it's charging the SE. So it will charge through the case. It will also charge with non-MagSafe charging cases. So if you want to use this with, say, a third-party charger instead of MagSafe, you can do that through these cases. So let me show you that. So here is a third-party charger. I can link it in the description if you'd like, but let's place it on the back. And you'll see it's charging now. So it doesn't magnetically adhere to a third-party charger, but the phone will charge through the case on a third-party Qi-compatible charger. Of course, you won't get those faster speeds that you get with the iPhone 12 if you have that. So here are all the cases again. The clear case is a hardened plastic as opposed to silicone, but they're very similar. And you can see these are all the colors that are available right now. Now, I would imagine they'll change these either for winter or next year for spring. They usually change the colors. And if they do, of course, I'll do some videos on that as well. But let me know if you're going to pick up an Apple case in the comments below. I think they're really great. I don't know that they're a great value for the price, but I liked that they have the magnetic charger. I wish you didn't see this ring of magnets with maybe a white coating over it. I'd like to see something a little bit different. Maybe just the magnets themselves in the magnetic color, but it looks like they're hiding them like this. But you can see what it looks like with the MagSafe connector connected to it. So it's pretty nice that way. And hopefully we see some really nice third-party accessories and cases for older phones with MagSafe as well. So I like the idea. Let me know which case is your favorite in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Now, of course, if you'd like to get your hands on this wallpaper, I'll link it in the description like I normally do. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.